Donald Trump just weighing in. The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me, and now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you. Emily Jashinsky is with me. It's really too painful to really comprehend right now, Emily. You know, it's like, it's too big and it's too severe a loss. It's too profound a commentary on who we are as a country. It's overwhelming.
Megyn, I've been watching your whole broadcast, and I don't know how you've done it. We can find comfort in Romans 8:28. All things happen for the good of those who are called according to his purpose. All things happen for the good of those who are called according to his purpose. And that's not always immediately obvious to us, but we can take comfort in it now. You know, I didn't know Charlie as well as you did, but we did come up together. Charlie was 31, I was 32, or I am 32. I can't believe I'm using past tense to talk about Charlie Kirk right now. You know, Glenn Beck just said something right before he left that I thought was really important. He said Charlie had been on his faith journey. He had grown in his faith journey. And I think that's something that's really abundantly obvious as people have watched his career. Not only did he evolve with the culture, and I think start to really dial in to the deep and evil roots of some of the cultural sicknesses that we experience, in fact, that we're experiencing right now. But I think also he nudged our culture along with him, and he did it. He's been a part of this revolution technologically that we've seen. And I think of, you know, you've mentioned this a couple of times over the course of the broadcast, all of the people who have seen Charlie on their little screens, on their iPhones, almost every day, sometimes multiple times a day, just as they're scrolling through TikTok or YouTube Shorts or Twitter. And those people, Gen Z, I mean, he's almost as close to monoculture as Gen Z gets. Everybody felt like they knew Charlie Kirk. Even if they didn't like Charlie Kirk, they felt like they knew Charlie Kirk. They felt like they knew Charlie Kirk, and they saw him grow up. And so I think you've mentioned this a couple of times. We are, if anything, underestimating as a society right now how profoundly this will reverberate on the culture.
Yeah. Yes. I don't know if the left fully comprehends how important he was to us. I really don't. I'm not sure they appreciate. They tried to marginalize him and make him into this fringy character who was just some sort of nutcase who would go on campuses and stir up shit. And that is such a misrepresentation of this noble person. And I don't have my team sending me the nasty fucking things that people are posting on Blue Sky and the idiocy happening on MSNBC. I can't tolerate it right now. I can't handle it right now. All I can handle is figuring out who did it, who fucking did this, and bringing them to justice and making sure they don't hurt anybody else, and then doing everything we can to do two things: supporting his family, including his work family, and making damn sure that every message he brought is screamed from the mountaintop in greater volume on more college campuses. In fact, I'm prepared to go. I'll go anywhere that the Turning Point team wants me to go. I will say exactly what Charlie would have said anywhere they ask me to. And all of my conservative friends need to do the same and say it the way Charlie would have said it, boldly and unafraid. That's the only possible way through this, to live up to his legacy, continue his messaging, and support the enormous family that loved him. He wouldn't have it any other way. He would be so angry at us if he thought that even one of us cowered now, if even one of us cowered or stopped.
Yeah. Yeah. this is over the course of his career, his faith grew. And we were just talking about this, but it was really something that you could see happening in real time. And I think he really came to understand that this is not just about red team or blue team, but this is about a deeper crisis of meaning and a deeper crisis of purpose. And Charlie and I disagreed on things over the years, as recently as a couple of weeks ago. Never publicly that I can think of, but he developed such I think a rich appreciation for his faith and for the importance of seeing politics and faith as being intertwined, but also as a bravery. And that gets missed. I mean, I feel like we've gotten so used to the America that you grew up in, Megyn, that I grew up in, after it felt like the dust had settled from the 1960s. And we've been so blessed to live in the sliver of human history that's relatively peaceful. The sliver of human history that's relatively peaceful. And I think that has, I sadly think we're looking at that in the rearview mirror every single day, more and more. And I think to your point about conservatives going out and being brave now, I think we're going to have to get used to legitimately being brave, not being brave, for posting something controversial on X, but really, we're talking about historical bravery probably.
Absolutely right. The recent, like the last month or two, I don't know, Charlie'd been dabbling with going on Fox here and there, which, was kind of breakthrough because they wouldn't have Charlie Kirk for most of the time. I give them no credit for this. They finally caught on to the fact that Charlie was a genius, an exceptional talent, and decided to, give him a chance on Fox. I'm sorry, I'm just feeling bitter right now. It's no offense to Fox. They gave him a platform and he took it, and that's a good thing. He went on Fox and Friends. He subbed as a host on Fox and Friends. And it was just last month, and his daughter came on the set. He allowed it, and he was fine with it airing, so we're going to air it here. Here it is. Emily, that poor girl, that poor family, so he's never going to walk her down the aisle. He's never going to see them grow up. He's never going to have another child with his beautiful Erica. Like, he would bring them on the road, whenever I'd go to these events, they'd be there. His family was everything to him. And that fucker shot him down in the prime of his life without a thought for those children.